Hello, my name is Dr. Guy Annunziata. I'm the founder and owner of Brain Core Therapy Neurofeedback Systems and DC Hours online chiropractic continuing education service. Last year, a good friend of mine, Dr. Bob Manna, introduced me to Dr. Rick Warner. At the time, Dr. Warner was petitioning the Florida State Board of Chiropractic to allow online continuing education for Florida chiropractors. Since I own a very successful online chiropractic continuing education service, he asked me to consult with him. The battle was long and hard, but eventually we prevailed. And in 2017, Florida chiropractors will be allowed to take some online hours. But that's not really the point of this story. During our time together, Dr. Manna told me about a system for trading stocks and bonds that Dr. Warner had developed. He said that it was easy to learn, and over the years it had made him a lot of money. Now, in the past, I hadn't had a lot of success with the stock market, so I was immediately skeptical. In fact, I had lost so much money in the stock market that I often referred to trading stocks as a form of gambling, and since I was a really bad gambler, I stayed far away and avoided it at all costs. But as Bob explained the system that Dr. Warner had developed, it started to feel more like a scientific process rather than gambling. Rick had created checklists for buying stocks and checklists for selling stocks, much like a pilot would have a checklist for landing and for taking off. In fact, Dr. Warner developed this system based upon his experience as a pilot. About 2 weeks after taking Rick's class, I made my first trade. I followed the checklist for buying a stock, and when all the criteria was met, I went ahead and purchased my first stock. I followed the stock for about 10 days or so, and when all the criteria on the checklist was met for selling the stock, I went ahead and sold the stock for a 43% profit. Not too bad for my first trade. Since then, I've realized substantial profits using this system. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm making a lot of money. And the best part is, I'll be doing this well into my retirement. Just last week, I started teaching this system to my 13-year-old son. He hopes to buy his first car with the money he makes on his trades. So, without wasting any more time, I want to introduce you to the man that had such an impact on my life and the life of my family during this past year, Dr. Rick Warner.